What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stickwork from MaddenSchool.com, and I'm here with another Madden 20 tip. Today we're going to be on the offensive side of the ball in the Arizona Cardinals offensive playbook. We're in the formation pistol trips left open with the play out and under. So this is basically going to be like a two-play mini scheme with the four verticals play. However, the out and under play is essentially going to be flooding zones to the opposite side of the field. So what we're going to do, we're going to initially run it against the cover 3 sky, then we'll go cover 2, and we'll mix in a cover 4, and I'll show you a couple of things against man once again. But again, this is not really a man beater. But so what I do is I normally block my running back. We're going to put the Y or triangle receiver, if you're on PS4, on a drag. We're going to streak the A or X receiver, and I normally restreak that X or square receiver out there. I don't really love the fade. It just takes a extra half second, so I normally run it like this, and we motion this Y receiver to the right side of the field again. Remember, on the 4 vertical plays, he was on a streak, and so as you see, that post over the middle is just going to be wide open. This is against the cover 3 sky. I'll kind of show you guys what's happening. So this can initially confuse your opponent in general, because when we motion them over, they might expect them to be on a streak, and then they're going to see them drag, and they're going to have no clue what you're running really. So anyways, the 2 streaks over here, that's going to take away the outside third, and then also the inside third, leaving all the space for the post to be wide open. We can even back it up a little bit too, so you guys can kind of see what happens when there's even more space with it. So again, pretty simple setup. And so you see sometimes your receiver will grab the block on the free safety, and that's when you can really cut it up the field for essentially a touchdown. We'll run it one more time, see if we can get that block so you guys can see what that looks like. And so he kind of clipped him there, but the free safety kind of came off. Was able to make the tackle, but so you guys kind of get the point of how it can. It's a big play as it is, but it can turn into a huge play and possibly a touchdown as well. And then so also against the cover 3 sky, we're going to have the Y receiver on his drag, essentially as a check down. And something you can also do to throw off your opponent is the A receiver on his streak. You can inside pass lead it to him right before he gets up towards the safety. That's kind of a risky timing pass that you have to really get down though. So it's not something I would take into a game right away. I would definitely practice it in practice mode. You gotta throw it basically right as he gets past the middle linebacker. Even right then, that was a little bit too late because the opponent could maybe even click on and either swat that or try to pick it. So it's got to be really quick, and also having a receiver that isn't an absolute speed demon can also help with that, because it will give you a little bit more time to throw it. But having the fast receiver actually helps in the cover 3 scenario, because he's able to get out there quick and take away that middle third, so that post gets wide open, and so you have your main read. And then if they play underneath coverage, it's really going to be the same concept. Nothing's really going to change. You just can't wait to throw the drag. You'd have to throw it early. You'd have to throw it right there. But everything else is still exactly the same. Running the hard flats won't change that at all. So now we'll run into the cover 2. As you see, same setup. We're going to streak the A and X receiver, drag the wide receiver, motion him across. And you're going to see that A receiver, he's going to take away that mid read, leaving that post again wide open. Now something you guys might notice, a lot of times in a covered, like a Tampa 2 style of defense, it's going to be a middle linebacker that's going to take that streak. So I'll see if I can show it here. So when you have a fast receiver like that, he can a lot of times get past the middle linebacker, but it's not going to work all the time. And right there, we didn't even have enough time to throw, as you guys saw. So we'll see if we can do it again. But so as you see something like that, and the reason why that would work is because the streak on the left side is going to basically space it out to where the free safety has to go guard him, and the middle linebacker is just not going to be able to run with a receiver like Isabella. So as you see, he's really getting past all of them. And even if a user defender clicks on right here, he's not going to be able to pick that ball off or do anything. That would still be a touchdown. So now if they, so also against, I guess we have one more read actually against the Tampa 2 style of cover 2 is our drag by the Y receiver. You can throw it right there over the middle. You can wait till he gets more to the sideline, kind of whatever you would like there. And then a cover 2 if they play underneath coverage. That's going to take away our drag towards the sideline. We'd have to throw it quick. But also what we can do as soon as you read hard flats, just outside pass lead to the outside receiver on the streak. And that a lot of times will be a touchdown. As you saw right there, is a huge gain. And then also, really everything's going to be open if they run cover 2 with hard flats against this play. You're going to see Isabella. You can throw it up the seam of the field, just pass lead inside. You ideally want to wait a little bit longer. I'll show you guys in replay. We did kind of get pressured. You ideally want to wait a little bit longer, but as you saw, we kind of had to throw it already. But if he gets past to about maybe like the 28 or 27, that inside pass lead will get more to here, and that'll be even further away from the safety to where he won't even be able to make a tackle. So cover 2 hard flats once again. You're still also going to have this post. And so as you see again, just pretty much have so many different routes that it's going to be almost impossible for your opponent to play defense in zone coverage against this play. So something else you might see is them man up that middle linebacker to that post, and they might just user the drag in like a Tampa 2 concept. So if they do something like that and go ahead and user this drag and they man up that post, so they take away our post, Kyler Murray unfortunately overthrew that. As you see, then you just have your streak completely wide open. So we'll just go through cover two man real quick, and then we'll go into a cover 4. And cover 2 man's pretty simple. It's not really a man beater, as I said. We're just gonna have the drag, hit the drag. It would be a motion drag, so it would pretty much beat man every time. And then that post by Kirk over there, he should also beat his man. because it's kind of a speed post. As you see, he gets like that speed hard cut and is able to be open. So now we'll go into like a cover 4 drop real quick. And again, the play's out and under. So we'll do like $1. Just do a cover 4 drop. And I'll go ahead and move my user so you guys can see it's the actual zones playing. And a cover 4 is going to be pretty simple. Fortunately, we did not have any time to throw a pass there, but I think you guys kind of saw that that post route is going to be wide open against the cover 4 as well. And so as you see, similar concept against the cover 4. They're just, our 2 streaks are going to take away the free safety and the outside cornerback. And that's going to just flood the zones so our post can come underneath completely wide open and get a nice rack catch. And then underneath we have our drag once again. So as I said, this completely floods the zone to the left side of the field. And it's going to make it really tough for your opponent to play zone coverage in general with this play, especially if you mix it in with that 4 verticals play that we went over and the other tip that I released. So as always, guys, it's Stickwork. I'm with MaddenSchool.com, and I hope you enjoyed this tip.